go live. All right, everybody, we are starting the live stream right now. This is about a daily schedule of a real estate agent, an hourly breakdown, 8:30 p.m. Man. All right, please, everybody, if you can hear me, let me know. If you can see me, let me know. And if your quality is a little bit too low, raise it up, because we do 1080p here or 720p, I'm not sure. Okay, it shows that I'm live right here, so I'm going to just dive right into it. Thank you all so much for watching, everybody who's tuning in right now. We're talking about the daily schedule of a real estate agent, and I'm giving you an hourly breakdown, all right? An hourly breakdown. And for those of you who are tuning in right now, or those of you who watch it later, I want you to know that I've had meetings at 11 p.m. that would last until 2 a.m. I've had meetings whenever it was family night and everybody's hanging out and everybody's having fun, and I would get that random call from that random client at a random time, and it would last 2-3 hours. I would come back, the entire family's gone. I would have meetings and I would have times where it's 6 p.m., I'm wrapping up my day, I get this quick call, and the whole night changes, and I have to cancel plans and I have to go out. So as a real estate agent, giving you the daily schedule, the hourly breakdown of how my life is, how real estate agents' lives are, I want you to take that into consideration as you continue watching this video. Guys, if you could hear me, let me know. The closer I get, the louder it gets, but it should be good from right here, because I've done a lot of live streams and it was always good from right there. Alright, so that's what we're going to be discussing, everybody. So if you're watching this video and you're curious how a real estate agent's day is, how the typical day is, then you're on the right video right now. Now, as real estate agents, what I love about it is I made a video, the 7 motivating reasons to become a real estate agent. And the number one thing that I love about it is that you are your own boss and you set your own times and your own schedules. That means that nobody tells you when you got to pick up the phone, what you have to do, when you have to do it. You're the one who does it. You're the boss. You're the one who shoots the calls, right? You're the one who makes the calls. And that's what I love about it. Now, the downside about that is you're a 24/7 man or woman. You are always working whenever that client decides to call you. I have a client that does not call me except when it's 10 p.m. How does that make you feel? Does not call me except when it's 10 p.m. That means that when I'm wrapping up my day, because I sleep at 11, wake up at 5, when I'm wrapping up my day, I'm getting a call. I got to update. I got to talk. I have to be nice, I have to be cool, I have to listen, I have to hear them out. And that's because their day's flipped. Their nights are their days and their days are their nights, because that's the time of work that they have. So it's just a whole flip-flop, guys. So that's what it is, right? Now, as real estate agents, the typical person, the average people work 9 to 5, right? 9 to 5. Oh, snap. Clever says he can hear me. I was like, where is that live chat? I forgot. Clever says he can hear me. Alexa says she can hear me. That's great. The typical day is 9 to 5, which is 8 hours, okay? As real estate agents, there's no such thing as a typical day. There's no such thing as 8 hours. I've had days where I've literally worked 18, 19, 20 hours back to back. Because not only you're working the day from the 8 to 5, because that's when everybody's really out there. That's when the banks are open, the showings are happening, the open houses are happening. You're working all that, but when you go back to the office where I am right now, you got to draft up contracts, send out emails, do follow-ups, organize, schedule. You have to do all that stuff whenever you finish your entire day. So you finish your day and you come back to start another day basically in the office. So those 9 to 5s, there's no such thing as that. But the blessing as a real estate agent, guys, is that you manage your time the way you want to manage it. I can literally make a call right now and book to Florida, book to Cali, book to Hawaii, and I can go. Nobody's going to tell me not to go. As long as I organize my clients and organize my closing dates and organize what I have, no one's going to say that I can't go. And that's one of the biggest blessings being a real estate agent. And that's what motivates so many people. So many people. But then going back to remember, just the other week I had a meeting from 11 p.m. to 2 a.m. No exaggeration. But I left happy. I left happy because I enjoy what it is that I do. I love what it is that I do. Now, one thing that really, really makes me mad is when people are like, I love what I do and I don't even consider it like work and I enjoy every second of that. That's true. But why it makes me mad, guys, is because they kind of over exaggerate it. Yes, I love real estate. Yes, I enjoy it. Yes, I love the game of it. But I don't wake up every day saying, woohoo, let's go do real estate. I don't wake up every day hyped up to go show homes or to go show buildings or to go help clients. I don't wake up like that every day hyped up. Now, majority of the days I am, but not all the days, right? And that's how it happens for most of the people. You have to enjoy what you do to an extent. And you have to love what you do to an extent. But at the same time, no matter what it is, at the end of the day, work is work. Trust me, if you had, or if I had, $50 million in the bank account, you got to ask yourself, what is it that you would do? Me, I would still do real estate, but I would be building neighborhoods. I enjoy that. I love that, right? But some of the stuff I do right now, I would kind of pivot from it. I would kind of adjust from it, right? Because building homes is something that I love more than some of the stuff that I'm doing right now. But I still do it because I do have love for it. So whenever you ask yourself how many hours does a real estate agent put in, you got to also understand that we don't feel it as hours, as work, because we enjoy what it is that we do. The other week, I was hosting an open house, right? From 1 o'clock to 3 p.m. That open house, you got to go at about 12. So from 12 o'clock to about 4 o'clock. The commute there, the putting out your signs, the preparation, all that stuff takes time. So from 12 to 4 p.m. you could say Saturday, and then from 12 to 4 on Sunday. Now, people are hanging out, people are chilling, people were hanging out and going out because it was Memorial Weekend, but I was out there doing an open house. Now, when you look at it, is it like, was that work? It really didn't feel like work. It just felt like I was doing something because I knew that that was the path to getting this property sold. But I don't really see it as work. Other people, they might see it as work, but those are non-income generating things. I don't generate any income from that unless I get lucky and somebody shows up who doesn't have an agent. I pick them up and blah, blah, blah. It's a whole different video, right? So as real estate agents, we work so hard. And most of the time, the hours that we're putting in aren't generating us any income, at least for that moment. It's more of a long-term thing, right? So you have to understand that as you're working towards getting your license, or as being a real estate agent like you are right now, the day of a real estate agent, the hours can be a ton or it can be a little. What I love about this is it's a work-driven business. It's a work-driven operation. If you put in 5 hours, get the 5-hour results. If you're putting in 15 hours, get the 15-hour results. If you're putting in 20 hours, get the 20-hour results. I know personally people who work as real estate agents from 8 to 5. And they say, do not call me after 5 p.m. And they make it clear to their clients to not call after 5 p.m. Is that wrong? No. But they're happy making $40, $50, $60, even $70,000 a year. They're happy with that. All right? But you might not be happy with that. You might want to be making 150, 200, 250, 300,000 plus per year, right or wrong. Of course it's right, because y'all are hustlers who are on this channel. We don't welcome anyone who is not a hustler on this channel. And I say that openly because we're all about being hungry for success, all about supporting one another. And if you're here to be average, you're not on an average channel, guys. You're on a channel that's going to help you dominate and that's going to take you to the next level. And that's the goal, and that's why I do what I do on this channel. So the amount of hours you put in, guys, is the amount of results that you are going to get. Remember that, because you're over here on this video trying to see how many hours does a real estate agent put. I'm giving you a daily breakdown about it, but at the same time, you have to know that you want to put more hours. You want to work harder, because that's how you're going to get yourself more results. Clever says, do you recommend an open house in a bad area? Of course. The worse the area is, the better the leads you get, because people who go to high-end million-dollar homes, all of them, majority already have real estate agents. But the lower-end places, the $100,000, $200,000, $250,000 ranges, people don't have agents to come take them around. People are just showing up to those open houses, and that's your client. That's someone you can convert, and that's more business. You don't want to host the luxury homes. Those people have money and already have agents and already have connections. Hope that helps you on that one. Okay, now going back to the hourly breakdown. So I'm going to share with you my hourly breakdown. 5 a.m. I'm awake. From 5 a.m. to 6 a.m. it's preparation, drinking water, feeling out myself, That means that I'm just getting my mind right. I'm probably reading a book for 10 to 15 minutes. Majority of the time, I'm not reading a book. Maybe I'm on YouTube. I'm watching one video in the morning. It's an educational video, trying to just get my vibe feeling good. Because in the morning, sometimes there's not that much motivation. So you want to have something pretty fun to watch in the morning or to do in the morning so you have that energy, right? 6 a.m. comes. I finish up wrapping what I do. The gym. Sometimes I go in the morning, sometimes I go at night. I prefer night, but I try to push myself in the morning. Let's just say I go 6 to 7 a.m. is the morning. I go to the gym, come back 7 a.m., actually I shower after that, eat, then prepare my emails about 7:30 a.m. I send out emails, I send out preparations, I start organizing, I start scheduling, I start doing, and I'm off to the races, guys. I'm off in the day. And a lot of my days, they end at 7, 8, 9, 10 p.m. I'm telling you, when I come home, like these videos on YouTube that I make, yesterday I was supposed to make a video, I couldn't make it. Why? Because I was lazy? No. Because on the upload time, 6:30 p.m., I had a meeting. Before that, I had a meeting. Before that, I had a meeting. Then after my upload time, I had a meeting. It was back to back to back. And I couldn't make a video ahead of time because I was also busy. So it gets real tough. Right now, I'm on this live stream. It's 8:41 p.m. As soon as I finish this, I have to draft up a contract and send it to a client, right? And that's going to take some time because it's a specific contract. It's more focused. It's more organizing. So as soon as I finish this, I got to go do that. By the time I'm done with that, it's 10:30. And the whole day from the morning, I was out working. So as you can see, my days are all over. Some days for me, they don't end till late night. Some days for me, there is absolutely nothing to do. Now, I always say there's always something to do, but what I mean by that is without me having to create something, there is nothing. All right? So when there's nothing, I create something to do to keep myself busy, to get out and get more business. But if I don't do that, there are some days where there's nothing. And those are the days that you can decide if you want to hang out, if you want to kick back, if you want to chill, if you just want to get your mind right. It's up to you. But remember, the big numbers, the big money every single year that you're trying to make, you can't be kicking back. You need to put in those 15 to 18 hour work days consistently, not once or twice, week after week after week, month after month after month. And that's how you're going to get yourself to the next level. Man. Wholesale direct, always hustling. You know how it is, man. That is literally the key, and that is literally the way to win. It's so funny when people ask me, how can I get to the next level? How can I make X amount of money? How can I get this business to do better? Just work harder. There's no secret formula. It's work harder and be patient. And I hate that. And I hate that because I was in y'all's shoes and I was asking, how do I do this and how do I do that? And I just had to come to a conclusion to learn the hard way, which was be patient and work harder, and eventually everything is going to line up and things are going to fall into place. A lot of the things that I do right now, I am not doing it because I said, oh, this is what I want to do from the beginning. No, I just kept on trying. I kept on working. I kept on testing. And eventually I started to lead into these type of things that I'm doing right now. When I first started YouTube, I was just testing. Now look what I'm doing, a live stream. When I first started real estate, I was just switching from flipping cars to flipping houses. And look what I landed into, being a real estate agent. So you got to experience, you got to test, and you got to keep on moving, guys. Real estate agents, work hard and hustle. People who want to take it to the next level, work hard and hustle. And every one of you who's watching this video right now, you're not on here because you're average. You're on here because you want to dominate and you want to take things to the next level. I respect that. I love that. And this is why I like to do what I do, because I want to give those hungry people motivation like all of you. Clever says, how many real estate appraisers do you talk to? Real estate appraisers, in the sense of somebody who comes out to appraise a property, they're not people you typically continuously talk to, right? It's just when you have a property, you want to get an appraisal, you call that one appraiser, try to keep a good relationship with one of them, because most of the time the banks send out the appraiser, so it's not you really doing it. But when the time comes that you have to do it, have that one contact. Don't have 50 appraisers. Have several, but have one that you really use and that you trust, and that he values or she values your business and consistently takes care of you when it's needed. I was helping a client get a survey, a topography, and a plot on a property. This is a commercial property, and I was helping them do that. I literally gave a phone call to one of my guys. He came out and he did all three of those services, and he did it the next day. 4 other companies told me it's going to take minimum 2 weeks to do it. Connections in real estate is how you're going to get yourself to the next level. The people that you respect, the people that you take care of in business are the ones who are going to be at your service when you need it most. And how do you think my client looked at me? I was like this to my client. He was like, man, you are a beast. Because I bring that guy out the next day and my client knew that it takes a minimum of 2 weeks to do those services. It's all about those connections, guys. Keep those connections hot. All right. I'm going to be wrapping up this live stream, guys. My head hurts. It's been such a long day. I hope all of you enjoyed this video. I hope all of you got value from it. Understand, as a real estate agent, the work hours, you determine them. You make them how you want. For me, 15 hours a day minimum. That's what I strive for. That's what I hustle towards. Some people say that's crazy. Some people say that's not. But I know the majority who want to take their life to the next level, that 1%, they know that that's the standard to do so. And for the rest of you out there who don't like to work too hard, if you become a real estate agent and you want some crazy results, you want to work hard. But I promise you, at the end, the results are amazing. The results are something that you can't stop wanting more of. Therefore, you keep hustling more and you start loving what it is that you do. So that's what it is for all of you guys. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for tuning in. Remember, these shelves are empty for a reason. I'm not putting anything that I have on those shelves. I'm putting special things that you guys recommend, that you guys want. I'm thinking to put a house up there. I'm thinking to put a building up there. I'm thinking of putting things related to real estate. And of course, I have to put a BMW because I love BMWs. So I'll probably put something like that up there. Things that represent not only me, but us. Everybody who watches this channel, that's what I want to do with those shelves. So that's why they're empty. And most importantly, like the video. Everybody who's watching right now, give it a like if you're getting some value, if you're enjoying these live streams, because I do them every single Saturday. Today I'm also doing it because I was real backed up with work, so the easiest thing for me is to get up and do a live stream, which I actually enjoy a lot. I like to just get a topic and talk about it. Anyways, Monday, Thursday, 6:30 p.m. CST, I upload real estate related videos. Subscribe if you haven't. And every Saturday, 6:30 p.m. I go live on YouTube. So just like you guys are seeing right now. Thank you all so much. And Zach just jumped in. He said joined at the end. Don't do a sad face. I'm still here for a couple more seconds. If you have any questions, throw them at me. Clever says, do you have a P.O. box? See, that's what I love, is Clever's asking, do you have a P.O. box? Because he might have a he might have a what was I going to say? He might have a thought, something that's unique that he wants to have put up on these shelves. So when he sends me whatever it is that he sends, it could be 50 cents. It doesn't matter. But whatever you guys send, I'm going to put on those shelves. Eventually, they're going to get packed up. Eventually, I'm going to need more shelves. But we start with those right there. P.O. box. I do have one, but I use it for business. Maybe I could use it for also YouTube. Let me see, Clever. If you have me on Instagram, it's my first name, KaramKhalil_. Please send me a message on there. I'll private send you that P.O. box. I'll probably just start using that. Actually, it might be something that I can do so we can get those things out there. Anyways, Zach, Clever, Alexa, Jesse, all of you who are joining this live stream, I love you guys. Y'all are amazing. Y'all are the ones why I keep doing these live streams. The consistency, y'all keep showing up, y'all keep asking, and that's what it is that I want on this channel. I want you guys who are hungry to keep on coming. Just wrapping up with this final question. Jesse says, will your brokerage care how many hours you are putting in? Your brokerage only cares about one thing. Are you performing? If you're putting in 4 hours a day, that means you're more than likely not performing. Therefore, your brokerage will fire you. Because remember, you work for that brokerage. If your brokerage doesn't see you're hustling and working hard, eventually they're just going to let you go. They want people who produce and people who put in work, and that's you. So put in a lot of hours, and that's how you're going to dominate. Zach says, do you have your own house or apartment? House. Not an apartment, but apartments go hard. I actually really want a condo in downtown Dallas, probably about 1,200 square feet, 1,300 square feet, something real nice. I would love that with the 20th floor view. So that's something I'm considering, but it's a house right now. And this is actually an office that I built in the house. All right, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video on Thursday. If you enjoyed this video that you're watching right now, please don't forget to hit that like. Thank you all so much for tuning in. And the topic was daily schedule of a real estate agent, the hourly breakdown. So if you just joined in, reverse into this live stream, check out the video. I share my hours on my day and how, as a real estate agent, the more hours you put, the more money you make, baby. Anyways, take it easy, guys, and I'll see you in the next live. I'm out. And don't forget, hit that subscribe